The new year is barely underway, and already the kitchen at Dixie Elixirs is buzzing. Food products like Dixie Rolls, white chocolate peppermint, and truffles, all containing marijuana, roll off the assembly line. This edibles manufacturer is picking up where a momentous 2014 in Colorado left off.
The best thing that happened is the sky didn't fall. We didn't have mass chaos. Everyone was very controlled and responsible with their consumption.
But that's not to say the first year of recreational marijuana sales in this state went smoothly.
It was a wild ride, to say the least.
I think it's been a success with conditions.
Joel Warner, a writer who covers the pot beat, says it was a lucrative year. 2014 recreational marijuana sales could approach $400 million. A chunk of that money will go to schools. This business has also helped fire up other sectors in Colorado's economy.
Our real estate is booming right now, 5 million square feet of commercial lease space. That's the estimates that we're seeing that this industry has had. Imagine if that was vacant property and what that does for an economy.
There are now hundreds of marijuana dispensaries in the state, and as you see on this map, there's a thick cluster of them in the city that's led the way on revenues, Denver. But go beyond money. Some say marijuana you eat, called edibles, and their lack of clearly marked portions led some users to overdo it, making them sick. Critics say edibles remain a weak link in the marijuana experiment.
These bud tenders say, take one tiny piece, take 1/10 of this candy bar, and wait 2 hours. Who takes 1/10 of a candy bar and waits 2 hours?
I think it is safe to say that edibles certainly were a flashpoint this year.
One critic of marijuana thinks many Coloradans already regret voting for a system he believes will lead to negative health effects and more addiction in the future.
The societal costs are far greater. The industry themselves get wealthy. They make a lot of money. But the burden falls on families, falls on employers, falls on our healthcare system, falls on our schools. I think absolutely in Colorado there is buyer's remorse.
I don't think we've seen large public backlash.
Warner worries that more frequent smokers, who he says drive the industry, will demand more potent marijuana.
Have fun.
But he and many others are convinced the recreational marijuana industry, still a work in progress, is here to stay.
I don't see the genie going back in the bottle. There's too much infrastructure, too much momentum has been put in place.
Hendrik Sabrandi, CCTV, Denver.